Hello everyone, I'm Pratibha Chauhan and today we will read the poem A Tiger in the Zoo, composed by Leslie Norris and taken from your main textbook First Flight in class 10th. The poem A Tiger in the Zoo, composed by a Welsh poet Leslie Norris, very appropriately contrasts a tiger in the zoo with a tiger in its नेचुरल हैबिटेट। जो पोयम है अ टाइगर इन द जू, ये बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से एक जू में रहने वाले टाइगर और एक जंगल में रहने वाले टाइगर के बीच के अंतर को, उनकी स्थिति के अंतर को दर्शाती है। सो लेट अस रीड द पोयम। स्टैंजा 1. His stalks and his vivid stripes, the few steps of his cage, on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. He, that is the tiger, and stalks means walks haughtily or proudly. In his vivid stripes, vivid means lively, and stripes the lines on the skin of the tiger. The few steps of his cage. So the tiger who is walking very proudly like a king, as the tiger is the king of the jungle, with his brightly colored stripes. Only the few steps of his cage. So the tiger who is locked behind the bars, he can only walk the few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quiet. Because the tiger has padded feet as a cat's feet, you must have seen. So he is moving quietly in his quiet rage. Quiet means silent, rage means anger, gussa. So the tiger with its brightly colored stripes moves up and down in his small cage. He is full of anger, but quiet in his helplessness. He is angry because he is not free. So ये जो टाइगर है जो पिंजरे में बंद है, ये अपनी बड़ी ही जीवंत धारियों के साथ में, बड़ी ही गर्वीली चाल के साथ में अपने पिंजरे के कुछ ही कदम चल पाता है और अपने वेलवेट की तरह से, वेलवेट इज अ काइंड ऑफ सॉफ्ट क्लॉथ, तो वेलवेट की तरह से जो उसके पांव, उसके पंजों के नीचे की जो स्किन है उसके साथ में, जो कि एक पैड की तरह से नीचे उसके होती है पंजों में, इन हिज क्वाइट रेज, अपने शांत गुस्से में वो चल रहा होता है. सो हियर द पोएट प्रेजेंट्स an imagery of a tiger who is moving proudly but helplessly in the cage. And there are some literary devices in the poem, as use of vowel sound in the poem, as vivid use of I sound and vivid stripes, and use of consonant sound in the words as sound of S, stalks and stripes. And there is the use of enjambment, means when the line continues to the next line without any punctuation marks. So we can see his stalks in his vivid stripes, the few steps of his cage. And there is a use of metaphor. Metaphor is a word or phrase used for another thing suggesting a similarity. जो एक समानता को दर्शाता हुआ एक शब्द है जो कि किसी दूसरी चीज के लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. जैसे कि यहाँ पर वेलवेट जो है वो टाइगर के पॉज या पंजों के लिए इस्तेमाल किया गया एक शब्द है जो उसके पैडेड फीट हैं उनके लिए. And there is use of oxymoron, means use of adjective contrary or opposite in meaning, as quite rage. So there is a use of oxymoron. Stanza 2. He should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass, near the waterhole, where plump deer pass. He, that is tiger, and lurking means to be hidden, to wait for prey. Means जैसे आप हिंदी में कहेंगे घात लगाना अपने शिकार के लिए. So he should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass. Sliding means to move smoothly. So the tiger should be lurking in shadow, moving smoothly through long grass. जो टाइगर है जो अपने शिकार के लिए घात लगाता है किसी पेड़ की या झाड़ी के पीछे छुपकर और एक लंबी घास में से होकर धीमे से सरकता है. Near the water hole, where plump deer pass. Plump means round and fleshy. मोटे ताजे. तो किसी water body like a river or a stream where plump deer pass, जहाँ से कि मोटे ताजे जो हिरण हैं गुजरते हैं. So the poet says that if the tiger was free, he would have hid himself behind the long grass near the water bodies, waiting for deer and catch his prey naturally. But in the cage, he cannot do so. So the poet presents an imagery of a tiger's activities in the jungle. So here is a use of enjambment, means where the line continues to the next line without any punctuation mark, as sliding through long grass near the water hole. And there is the use of alliteration, means use of a consonant sound at the start of a word, as the sound of P, where plump deer pass. So here is a use of alliteration. Stanza 3. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. So he, that is a tiger, should be snarling. Snarling means making a roaring sound. जैसे टाइगर दहाड़ता है वैसा. Around houses at the jungle's edge. Edge means border. तो ये जो टाइगर है ये कहीं घरों के इर्द गिर्द कहीं जंगल के बॉर्डर पर ये जो है दहाड़ रहा होता. And bearing his white fangs. Bearing means showing. So ये अपने white fangs. Fangs means sharp tooth. So bearing his white fangs, ये अपने white जिसके sharp teeth हैं उनको दिखाते हुए, and his claws, अपने पंजों को, अपने feet and terrorizing the village and filling the village with terror, with fear. So यहाँ पर भी जो poet है वो एक imagery, एक दृश्य प्रस्तुत करता है कि किस तरह से जो एक जंगल का शेर होता है वो रहता है और जहाँ भी वो रहता है वो अपने आसपास के लोगों को अपने होने का पूरा एहसास करा देता है. So the poet says, if the tiger would have been free, he would terrorize the people with his roaring sound, his sharp teeth and claws. This would create fear among the people living in the village. So here is also a use of enjambment, that is where a line continues to the next line without any punctuation mark, as he should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge. stanza 5. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. So he, that is the tiger, hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars. Patrolling means moving about to check any danger as police vehicles, and stares. Stares means to look constantly with his brilliant eyes. Brilliant means shining at the brilliant stars. So the tiger hears. जो टाइगर है वो अपने जो एक जू में रहता है वो लास्ट वॉइस नाइट में सुनता है, और ये आखिरी आवाजें जो हैं वो किसकी हैं? पेट्रोलिंग कार्स की, जो पुलिस के जो पेट्रोलिंग व्हीकल्स, यानी रात के समय कोई खतरे को देखने के लिए जो पुलिस की वाहन इधर से उधर चक्कर लगाते हैं उसको कहेंगे पेट्रोलिंग कार्स. एंड स्टेयर्स विद हिज ब्रिलियंट आईज, और वो लगातार देखता रहता है अपनी ब्रिलियंट आईज से. जैसे कि हम जानते हैं कि टाइगर्स की जो आंखें होती हैं बड़ी वेरी ब्रिलियंट और शाइनिंग होती हैं. एट द ब्रिलियंट स्टार्स, और जो स्टार्स होते हैं वो भी बहुत ही ब्राइट, बहुत ही शाइनिंग होते हैं. सो ये जो टाइगर है नाइट में लास्ट वॉइसेस को सुनता है और अपनी ब्राइट और बड़ी शाइनिंग आंखों से ये उन चमकदार सितारों को देखता रहता है. तो यहाँ पर ये जो ब्रिलियंट आईज हैं और जो ब्रिलियंट स्टार्स हैं, दोनों ये ब्रिलियंट है, लेकिन देयर इज ए ग्रेट डिफरेंस बिटवीन द ब्रिलियंट आईज एंड ब्रिलियंट stars, because the eyes of the tiger are locked behind the bars, but the stars are in the open sky. So the poet narrates that in the night the tiger hears the sounds of police vehicles and he stares the shining stars with his shining eyes. Without his natural freedom, he is fed in his cage and helplessly stares the shining stars above in the sky. So there is a use of enjambment where the line continues to the next line without any punctuation mark as and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. And here is a use of alliteration, means repetition of consonant sound at the start of words, as sound of H. He hears. So now we will try to understand the rhyme scheme of the poem. So in the poem, the rhyme scheme is similar in all the stanzas. And firstly, we would know that what is the rhyme scheme. So rhyme scheme is the sound of a last word of a line, as we can see in the last stanza of the poem. There are the last words of 4 lines: night, cars, eyes, and stars. So night, first word is night. We will give it A, and after it cars is a different word, so we will give it B. And eyes is a different word, so we will give it C. And stars matches with cars, so we will give it B. So the rhyme scheme would be AB, CB. So it is the rhyme scheme which is similar in all the panjas, as you can see yourself. So now we will have a look on the center side of the poem. So first of all, the poem contrasts a tiger in the zoo with a tiger in its natural habitat, that is a forest, and it narrates the agony and helplessness of a caged tiger living in a zoo. So ये जो पोयम है एक जंगल में रहने वाले टाइगर और एक जू में रहने वाले टाइगर के बीच की स्थिति के अंतर को बताती है, और ये एक केजेड यानी कि पिंजरे में बंद जो एक टाइगर है उसकी तकलीफ को और उसकी असहायता को दिखाती है, बताती है, जो कि एक जू में रहता है. The poet explains what his life could be if he had been a free animal. जो poet है वो एक्सप्लेन करता है कि उसकी लाइफ कैसी हो सकती थी अगर वो एक फ्री एनिमल होता लिविंग इन द जंगल. The poet wants to say that tiger, which is famous for its fearlessness, is sad due to human beings who want to derive pleasure by looking at him in the cage. जो poet है वो ये कहना चाहता है कि जो टाइगर है जो कि अपनी fearlessness यानी निडरता के लिए फेमस है, प्रसिद्ध है, वो क्या है, sad है, मीन्स वो बड़ा दुखी है due to human beings, इंसानों के द्वारा, इंसानों की वजह से, who want to derive pleasure, जो कि प्लेजर लेना चाहते हैं, आनंद लेना चाहते हैं, by looking at him in the cage, उसको केज में देखकर, उसको पिंजरे में देखकर. He presents pictures of the tiger's desperation and how the animals are being deprived of their freedom by human beings. जो पोएट है वो एक तरह के दृश्य प्रस्तुत करता है टाइगर की डेस्परेशन यानी कि उसकी हताशा की, और किस तरह से जो जानवर हैं वो उनकी आज़ादी से वंचित कर दिए जाते हैं इंसानों के द्वारा. इस बात को, इस एक स्थिति को पोएट ने अपनी इस कविता में दिखाना चाहा है. So I think you must have liked the poem. So thank you, all of you.